What's up, y'all? Welcome back to GLL2P. It's Shalonda, and I'm back again. Back with another reading. I know I just used Heart Hidden Secrets, and I'm using it again because I don't run this. So let's see what's going on. Alright, so we have conflict, clashing, differences, incompatibility. So it could be somebody that you're clashing with right now. Okay, somebody that you're incompatible with. Okay, y'all have too many differences, y'all not on the same page. We have ecstasy, okay? Chasing thrills, excitement, good time. What else? Okay, so y'all could be clashing because, I don't know, maybe this person just saw you as a good time, or maybe that's all they wanted. Maybe they was around for a good time, not for a long time type energy. And then we have confessions, unveiling, coming clean, messages. So it could be something that this person told you. And like they could have told you, like, I was only here for, like I said, a good time and not a long time. And now it's like, okay, well, we're not on the same page anymore. But somebody could be wanting to try again or continue the situation. I don't know. Somebody could still be feeling attached in the situation, but y'all are not on the same page, okay? Y'all don't see things the same way. Y'all are incompatible. Clarify conflict. And we have confusion, okay? Uncertain, unclear, unsure. And it's coming out crossing because I feel like there's no reason for you or this other person to be confused, right? Because I feel like something was already said, okay? Like, you already said what needed to be said, or they already said what needed to be said. Like, we're incompatible, we're not on the same page. You're just looking for some excitement, and we're gonna keep clashing. We're gonna keep having these differences and having this conflict because we don't want the same thing. So what is there to be confused about? And we also have intuition. Okay. Heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like you know this. Like, or they know this. Like, there's nothing to be confused about. Okay. So, like, listen to your intuition. Okay. It says inner knowing. So, I feel like deep down, you know, like, there's no reason, or this person knows, or whatever, whoever. There is no reason to be confused. Okay. We're incompatible. We don't want the same things. We keep clashing. It's nothing but conflict. Like, there's nothing to be confused about. This is not gonna work. That was crazy. So we have commitment and emotional storm. So so I feel like somebody wants commitment, and then like somebody really doesn't, but they could be saying that they do. Clarify commitment. Okay, so yeah. This could be somebody that, I don't know, it could be either like maybe once upon a time y'all was in a commitment, or maybe like you did want commitment, but I feel like it's either affecting you or this person emotionally, because it could be something that you really wanted with this person, but or it could be vice versa, right? But it could be something that you really wanted with this person, right? But y'all just, it was just too much conflict in the situation, and I feel like that could be leaving you a little emotional, especially with this confusion coming out crossing like that. I feel like, but there's nothing to be confused about, and I feel like deep down you know that. So it could be affecting you emotionally, like, yeah, this is something that I want, but this is not the right person. So yeah, again, I feel like they could be like coming around saying they want commitment, or again, like they want to try over, they want to, get to like a deeper level of commitment. But I feel like, I feel like deep down, like, no, is this is not the one. Okay. Clarify emotional span. We have abandoned, left out, walked away cold. Yeah. I feel like I feel like, yeah, I feel like it's nothing to be confused about. It's nothing to be mad about. It's just like it is what it is. We're not compatible. Deep down in my inner knowing, my intuition, everything is telling me that there's nothing to be confused about. I already know what's up. You not it. You was just here for a good time, not a long time, and that's okay. So like, move on, move around. What's the hold up? Like, no. I feel like if this person did walk away, I feel like you wouldn't even be mad because I feel like deep down you already know what this person is about. This person was always distracted and sidetracked, and I feel like causing delays in your life. So I feel like, yeah, you should be apprehensive and cautious if this person is trying to come back around because, like, you already know what this person is about. Like, no. I feel like I don't even care if it is this person that feels abandoned. Like, so, like, so go chase your thrill somewhere else. Go have a good time somewhere else. But I feel like it's more so that this person, walked away from you or was being cold towards you or left you out in certain situations or didn't let you didn't let you in too deep or whatever. And okay, like, well, I feel like you can't be mad about it. Like, it is what it is. Like, okay, move on, move around, can carry on. What's the strategy? Well, I feel like this situation is a major distraction for you. Like, you don't got nothing to say to this person. Like I said, causing delays in your life, like distracting you from whatever you got going on, from moving forward, healing, whatever. Like, nah. Clarify ecstasy. Clarify ecstasy. I probably done said everything that needed to be said for real. Bro, you don't say nothing to this person. Ew. Like, don't say nothing to them. Like, cause I feel like they're not sorry. Like I said, you already know what this person is about. You already know what's up with them. You already know what they own. Like I said, there's somebody who is elusive, who's not gonna let you in too deep. They only going to do enough. If they had came come if they do come, or if they already have came back around, or if they do come back around trying to apologize, like, I feel like it would be a fake ass apology. I feel like, keep your distance, keep it silent. keep it mute, keep it cute. You don't got nothing to say to them. Like, I don't really got nothing to say to you for real. Like, I already know what type of time you on. So yeah, you stay over there and I'm gonna stay over here. Cause what we gotta talk about? Nothing. And I feel like if you haven't been talking to that person, I feel like it's very shocking to them. It's very shocking to them, but like, why? I feel like maybe it's shocking to them because they know that you wanted commitment so bad. Maybe y'all talked about it before. They know you wanted to be married and all of that. So I feel like maybe they thought you was gonna stick around for whatever until you got that, or if they kept promising you that, then you would stick around or whatever. But I feel like no. Let's see. Anything else? Let's see. But I really feel like you already know how this person is. Like, it's really nothing to talk about. Okay. Exhaustion, depletion, drained. Uh, I think it's another card like this that always says, that says distance. I think maybe could probably be in another deck. I be getting decks confused, mixed together, but whatever. But I thought it said distance. But I feel like with this, with the traffic, I still feel like keep your distance. It's somebody you at a distance from that you have to travel to or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Keep your distance from this person. I feel like they exhausted from trying to keep up the mask. And I feel like you will just be repeating the same pattern. This person has not changed. They're not sorry. They're still on that same bullshit. I feel like I just stopped mad sentence. I mean mid sentence. But there's something else there's coming to me. I feel like this could be somebody who was like maybe y'all was together for like a while, a long time, maybe like at least like a couple years or something like that. Um, but yeah, I feel like again, if this person comes back around trying to apologize, they're definitely pretending, they're definitely lying, they definitely haven't changed, they're definitely not sorry. Um, yeah. And you're just gonna keep repeating the same lesson or this keep repeating the same patterns. I feel like this person was a lesson, is a lesson, whatever. I feel like, if you keep your distance, stay silent, you'll learn your lesson. Or I feel like you already have learned your lesson. Like you already know what's up with this person. You already know what type of time they on. Deep down, your intuition is telling you you already know what's the point. And I feel like this is somebody who's willing to, go the long haul. Okay. Pretend as long as they could. But eventually that mask gonna slip because you gonna get tired of putting up a front. And I feel like that could be possibly what happened. I feel like that's what's going to happen again. Yeah. um, what about past life? Okay. I said what I said. Again, okay, like I said, your silence is shocking to this person. Tell them get used to it. Clarify confessions. But I really don't have time for this person. Things like, don't piss me off. Okay, so yeah, I feel like I said earlier, I feel like everything that needs to be said. Okay, I really feel like it could have hurt you to, you know, say it or face it, which is natural. Okay, because like I said, you could have wanted commitment, you could have wanted marriage, maybe you could have thought you were gonna marry this person. Okay, or if this is somebody that you're currently thinking about marrying, I don't know if this is like a current situation, a past situation, a future situation, whatever the case may be. But yeah, I feel like it could have hurt to, say those things. It could have hurt to like face the truth, or this person could be trying to come back and say they're all hurt and broken or whatever, that y'all not together. But again, I feel like your silence, okay, is very shocking to this person. They have definitely been thinking about you, missing you, craving you, desiring you, blah blah blah. Okay, but I feel like you know the truth. I feel like you realize like what this person is about, what type of time they're on. They're I feel like you called this person's bluff. Like you already know. Like what is it? And I feel like now it's time for you to heal, okay? Being that divine energy, okay, male or female. Anything else with confessions and breaking? So we got loyalty, trusting, reliability, believing. I don't really know if I want to take it or not, but I will. So, okay. So, if it's not you feeling hurt from what you had to confess to this person, or what caused y'all to like break up or whatever. If it's not that, I feel like this person could be wanting to come back and be like, I'm hurt, I'm broken too. I know that you're loyal, I know that you're trusting, I know that you're reliable, I know that you believed in me, you believed in us, or they want to be like, I still believe that there's a spark there. Mm. Let's get some messages. I don't know which ones I want to use. Okay, so I'm back with the love messages. I pulled no communication because we kept seeing the silence, right? So if y'all not, for some of y'all, this could be somebody that you maybe still talk to a little bit. You know what I'm saying? For some of y'all, this could be somebody that you are in no communication with at all. So let's see. I hope the future will bring us together, okay? Somebody trying to come back around. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna just let them fall out and then read them all because it's not really too much explaining to do. Okay, maybe not then. Okay, let's see. Any messages here? You're telling me I got up for nothing. Okay, so I guess not then. Wait, how is this back on the bottom? I guess I started. Child, I guess that wasn't the right one. Oh well. But yeah, I feel like you already know what this person is on. So there's really no need to do too much. Like I said, keep your distance from this person, stay silent. I feel like maybe you don't even want to hear what they gotta say. Or maybe you shouldn't hear what they gotta say. But let's see, let's close it out. Let's see. This really like 4 decks, but I only grabbed 2 of them, so let's see. not really whoopsie because I did it on purpose, but whoopsie. Okay, so we have beauty begins when you decide. Okay, beauty begins. Beauty begins the moment that you decide to be yourself. Okay, so yeah, I feel like maybe you need to be alone to find yourself. You know, I feel like you're choosing yourself in this situation. I feel like you already know that you and this person are not on the same page. So I feel like, you know, is you have to choose yourself and not settle. And know that I mean, if you know that this person can't give you what you want, then like you have to choose yourself. If you're being with somebody that don't give you what you want, you're not really being yourself, because you know what I'm saying, you can't really feel fulfilled because you're not really getting what you want, just settling. So some part of you is going to be repressed. And then we have, this is the gemstones. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know if y'all can see it. But it says direction. If you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there, right? So I feel like, you know, in choosing yourself, like sometimes you don't know which way to go, right? But you just have to go. You just have to start somewhere. Or if I, like I said, I feel like this could be somebody that you've been with for or a long time, and it's kind of difficult to be without them because you're used to them, you've been with them for a long time or whatever. So it could be difficult, it could feel kind of weird, you know, but you know, you gotta get on that road. All right, so yeah, that was your reading. Let me know if that resonated with you, if it did or if it didn't. Okay. On the bottom we have Jade. It says fear. Becoming fearless isn't the point. That's impossible. It's learning how to control the fear. What the heck? Oh, it's learning how to control the fear and how to be free from it. Okay, so I feel like it could be kind of scary, you know, starting a new path or, you know, going down a new direction, you know, alone or, you know, by yourself, alone, not lonely. You know what I'm saying? But don't let fear hold you back. Okay. And this is amethyst. It don't say nothing about intuition, but I feel like amethyst has a lot to do with your intuition. I don't know. Fact check that. Or maybe I should have fact checked it before I said it, but I said it. I feel like it does. Maybe it does, but it doesn't. But trust your intuition. That's all that matters. Trust your intuition. Okay. So yeah, that was the reading. Comment, like, subscribe. Peace.